One on Zymeblog, good news, I got the right angle for my camcorder so that you can see everything for Flying Aces. So here comes the review of Flying Aces. So gameplay is pretty nice. You tilt. One bad thing is you can't make it so the tilt where the plane's like going straight. I don't know what that's called. Word slipped my mind, just like in one of the other videos. So these little blue arrows here are showing you where icons are, where you fly into, so you can get things like flares, boosts, missiles, and a second gun. So you start out with a machine gun that you can just shoot by touching on the sides, right or left, and you change guns by touching middle. Like I have the second gun out now, and you can't shoot because I don't have bullets for it. And then this is the heat-seeking missile, so I can't fire for it right now. So I'm going to go back to this, and that's a flare. So when in the later levels, the later waves, this game comes in waves of planes. So like the first wave, there's one plane. Second wave, there's another plane, but it flies better, etc. And at wave 5, there's 2 planes, and at wave like 10 or something, they start shooting like heat-seeking missiles, and at wave 5, they start shooting like machine guns at you. It gets pretty difficult, but it's super addicting. So I'm going to try and get a blue power-up thing so I can show you a missile firing. But over here is a radar. One thing that I like about Airfight over this is it's a 3D radar, and this one's only 2D. And also, another thing that's big, just missed that, is that you can't see the plane flying, like a third-person view. You can only, got it, alright, I got a missile. You can only see it from the cockpit, the HUD, and that's pretty aggravating. So, and then down here is boost, which I haven't gotten yet, so it's not lit up. It's when your plane just flies really fast. Another thing that's different between Airfight and this is you can't control how fast you're going. Or, yeah, that's it. You can see how fast you're going over here. The fastest is like 1500, and you can see your altimeter, I think is what it's called, over here. But you can't control how fast you're going. That's pretty aggravating sometimes, because when you're swooping down or stuff like that, it just keeps gaining speed and you can't pull off and turn your engines off or anything. So they should add the third-person view in the engines and the ability to tell the app where the straight point should be for the plane to fly. Those are 3 things that should be added, 3 cons, I guess you could say. I'm trying to get this plane here in view. You can see this little red arrow. I think almost, okay. You can hear that. That means that it's like locked in, so I just shot it, and just the missile just hit it, so now I'm on the next wave, which is wave 4, and it tells you how many kills you've had. So I've had 2 kills, and so this is a lot more arcade-like. You have to do a lot less. You don't have to have as much as experience. Airfight is more X-Plane-like. You have to actually like know a little bit about planes, and like how when you're diving you should pull off the throttle, and then when you're gonna come back up from that dive you should put it back on, and how you always have your missiles and that they're not heat-seeking in Airfight. So if you like easier, more laid-back, but still just as fun and just as addicting, then get this. If you like more X-Plane-like, more realistic, then get Airfight. In my opinion, I like Airfight a little bit better, just a little bit though. This I think is more addicting, but I think Airfight is more realistic, and I like the realistic playing. So let's turn that off. And I go with Airfight over this. They're both great games though. I love flying games. I'm gonna get X-Plane Helicopter soon. I don't know when. I may do a review on it, but I'm probably gonna do a review on X-Plane Airliner if another guy on my team doesn't. So I've done one on X-Plane Airfight, Sci-Fly, Dogfight, air fight in this. I think I said air fight twice, something like that. So I'm really addicted to flying games, so if you like flying games, just contact me. If I haven't reviewed one that you like, just let me know. I'm thinking about going and reviewing the one that PolarBit makes. It's Armageddon Squadron. I'm thinking of getting that. I'm not sure though. So overall, I guess this would be a 4 out of 5. If they add in everything else, then it'd be a 5 out of 5 easy. The third-person plane view, the ability is set how the plane is going straight, like what angle, so that you can play upside down or sideways or whatever you want, and the ability to change your speed. And that's about it. It gets really hard in the later waves. I would highly suggest this for anyone who loves dogfighting or arcade or more laid back playing games. This is really nice. And that's it for today probably. Maybe tomorrow I'll get in a couple more reviews, but for today this is it, and I'm gonna head out. Bye.